everyone, it's Jean, and I'm coming from a messy desk today, but I have a really exciting project to share with you. My friend Brenda and I, from Brenda Clark, aka The Simple Crafter, we decided to do a simple but creative Tim Holtz inspired project, simply because both of us really love Tim Holtz and we wanted to do something fun. So this is an open hashtag, so if anyone else is interested in participating, by all means feel free to do so. Right now, what I have here are just some pieces I pulled out from various Tim Holtz collections that I've had for a little while. I pulled out some people and I pulled out some little calling cards and a rose. So we'll see what we can do with that. And what we're going to do is we're going to make some cute little tag books. Now, I wanted to find, real quick, a piece of fabric. Here it is. And the fabric is going to be used to attach the little booklet together so that we can use it as a kind of like a tag booklet. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the tag shape, and I'm just going to do them all together. That way I know they will be accurate for the most part. You know me and my not liking to measure, so let me put this down and make a mark. That way it's a little bit easier. I'm always afraid I'm gonna snip my fingers because, believe me, I have done it. Okay, so here we have our tag shapes, and I'm going to make this one that says Paris, this white one, the middle one, and then I'm going to make these floral ones the outside ones. Now, these are actual Tim Holtz, I'm not sure what he calls them, but they are Tim Holtz cardstock, so that's good. We'll be using that. And then I'm just going to tear a few strips because I'm not sure how much I will need, but I want to make enough room so that the tags can flip up. So I'm trying to see, let's see, one. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this about, I'm gonna say 2 inches just to leave myself a little bit of room, and a little bit of adjusting. So I'm going to cut, actually it should work out about perfect with this piece because each little strip will be enough for 2 for each one. Okay, so this is how I'm going to decorate mine. I thought that the middle piece would be, I want it to be my most prominent piece because it is the centerpiece. And I wanted to use one of these small little frames. I don't want the center to be too bulky, because otherwise when you close it, it's not going to sit properly. So I think I also pulled out a set of mushrooms. One of my favorite things that Tim Holtz has made are his mushrooms. And then I thought what would be really cute is this little girl just perched on top. Now, I don't know that I love that with the frame, so let me think here. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to use the frame on that one. I may use it in a different part, but I want to use some lace. This is some lace actually that Brenda gave me. I don't have any Tim Holtz textiles, so I don't have anything to use there, but we could put this on, and actually, because that's bent up a little bit, we could put it on like this. That's not going to want to stay, is it? Okay, so I need to find my dauber. That's the wrong one. Although I can put a new one on it. And I need my vintage, I'm not sure if I have vintage photo or, let's see. Yeah, I have vintage photo. So let me get that out. And I'm going to load this up. And I'm going to, first of all, ink around the edge, because I want this to look kind of grungy-ish, or at least vintage. I love this paper. And these are double-sided, so once we fold them in, they'll look nice too because they're double-sided. So I think with this, I wanted to make a little pocket right here. So let me see where my glue stick is. And we will put some glue right here on the back. Oops. Glue stick was a little short for that. On the back up until I'm going to flap this part down until, I don't know if this is going to stick with the glue stick. I may have to use my other glue. My glitter glue. If it's going to come out. Isn't that the way things go? Each time you start a video, your glue malfunctions or you can't find something, right? And I'm just noticing something. I'm going to leave this I actually have a piece of eyelet here, and I may use the eyelet instead. And the reason being is because the eyelet is a little bit of an off-white color, whereas the lace, which we can use on a different piece, is a little bit, it's so white, it almost doesn't show up on this whitish background. So, plus, who doesn't love eyelet trim? I do. Okay, so because I want to make this a pocket, now you silly glue. Hopefully it will work now. I'm going to put a little bit of glue just along the side, and it's still not working. What is the problem? I just used it yesterday and it was fine. It just gets stuck up in there, I guess. There we go. We'll put a little bit along here and a little bit along here. And then I don't want the whole like ruffly part to be glued down. So I'm going to put the bead of glue up a little bit higher. And then I want this to be kind of in the bottom part. I love this ruffled edge here where it was torn off the garment. So we should be able to use that as a pocket. And then we can decide how we want to design the other part. Okay. Now I noticed that this piece does have a tiny bit of yellow in it. So I may bring in some yellow from something else. Okay, I'm going to put this one down. Let me just put a little zigzag here in the middle. Just make sure there's enough so it doesn't fly away. That looks much better on that darker paper, I think. Since this is foresty, we'll do some mushrooms in the rose patch. Okay, and now we'll see if we can sit. Okay, I'm gonna put something that has to do with yellow behind her. I don't know. This is just a piece of, let's see how this looks. This is just a piece of extra fodder I have laying around, so I will ink it up and see how it looks on here. It's always nice to bring in something that is either a solid color or a color that kind of breaks up that white. And actually, I think that's kind of cute. I'm going to do a little bit of, let me see if I can find the right pencil. Okay. Okay, so this is just a little bit of writing. It says, "Today is the day I went under the rose bush, and what did I find but a giant mushroom there? So I climbed, and I sat upon thine." So there's my little poetry off the top of my head. And I'm going to glue this down, and then we will glue our little girl. And it's okay that you can't really see the poem. The poem is there just to add, you know, a little bit of whimsy to your page, and you don't have to feel like it has to show 100% or be your best handwriting. It's just kind of like something to add a little bit of interest and break up the floral somewhat. So I think a little girl like that would definitely write a story about climbing upon a mushroom. So there is that. That looks cute. I feel like she needs something up here, and I don't know that I have any really small pieces. So let me just work on the middle for now, and we'll come back. Now these, I have a couple girls that I wanted to use. There's one I have been saving because I think she's so precious. And I think I'm just going to put her right here. And then I had pulled out a couple of these little, they're like calling cards of sorts. And they should stick right in there behind her. And I think that that is all I'm going to do for the middle, because I don't want it to be too bulky or it's not going to fold properly. So I'm going to put that right here. She is just so cute. And then over here in this rose bush, I wanted to pull out my circle punch if I could find it really quick. Over here it is. I'm not sure if I can get this right in the middle or not. It's not going to go in the middle. Okay. All right. I like this though. Let me see what size it is. Okay, so it just, oh goodness, it just fits. Except for I have it backwards. So let me put it like this. And I'm going to glue it down. Have it the right way this time. And I had some big numbers over here. I thought, where did they go? Here's my little corner pieces. Where are my numbers? Okay, so here I had, I don't know if this is a 9 or a 6, but I'm going to add that. Where am I adding this? I don't know if I want to add that and cover up my directional dial thingy-mabobber. And I like this boy, but I feel like it's hard to use the sitting ones unless they're sitting on something. So let me just go back here. Oh, wait, I think I have some more. Some more Tim Holtz in here. I mean, I'm not for lack of Tim Holtz, that's for sure. But I didn't pull everything out because that would be a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh, this might be cute. I don't know how it would be for a boy, but I think it would be cute. Here's another one of those. Let me see if I can find quickly a butterfly or little tiny teeny tiny label of some sort. It's just really quite amazing the variety of things that Tim Holtz has, and the fact that he has such amazing colors, even though, you know, a lot of his things are vintage. They're all so beautiful, the different colors, and so okay. So I think, young man, I may put you on a teacup. Yes, I'm going to put you on that teacup. I think you will look grand on a teacup. Very nice. So I'm going to put this one, this little doggy one, I want to put in here so that we have 3 little, like, calling cards or tags or whatever you want to call them. That one's a little tall, isn't it? Isn't it? This Paris one is cute, but we'll just put it in the back. Okay. So there we have 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to put anything at the top of them because I want to see how our booklet part is going to work. So after this, now I'm going to attach these, and this is just so that they'll fold in, and I'm actually going to attach mine on the back. So I'm going to turn it like this, and I'm going to put a bit of glue here and a bit of glue here, and I am going to pull that out and do the second one the same length. And this one and this one. And turn this little lady over and do the same thing. Actually, I only needed 4, huh? I was thinking I needed 6 for some reason. My brain's not all together there today. But this is a fun, relaxing project. And it's one of those projects where you don't have to stress yourself in thinking too much, because Tim Holtz always, always, always has a large selection of things to choose from. So we'll just leave those for a little bit. They should glue relatively quickly. So here we go is our little tag book. Now, the way that we're designing this is that this one will flip over on top of this one. So we just want to make sure everything's nice and glued. And then this one will flip over on top of this one. I'm going to put some more glue on these. I probably should have put double-sided tape first, but I didn't. That's weird. So I'm just going to reinforce these a little bit because they're kind of wobbly. Wobble, wobble. If you know, you know. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't anything important. Okay, glue. Cooperate, please. Ooh, that was a lot of glue. I didn't need that much. I love this grungy yellow. I don't know why, but I do. It's so grungy. And it's yellow. So what could you not like about it? Right? Okay, so there is our tri-fold booklet. Now, it's up to you if you want to put like your holes and your tops. I'm not going to do that because it's a booklet. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fold this one in. And you want to make sure that this is dry, because if you fold this one in on top of it, you're going to glue the two together, and we don't want to do that. So on this front piece, this is where I'm going to put, I'm pretty sure, let me see, let me look at this frame again. And what do I have on, what do I have to go on my frame? So if I put the, oh, falling chickens. If I put the frame here, and I put the dog, maybe the dog, the frame's just not the right thing, guys. I don't know why. That look weird because there's two dogs there. I think I like it better without the, I'm just gonna use a book sheet, I think, to kind of bring it all together. And this is just a little tiny dictionary. And anytime I find these at the thrifts, I pick them up because they're really good for these small projects. But I'm going to go ahead and just tear this. And where's my Inkadinkadoo? That's probably what fell. I'm going to go ahead and ink this up and ink it up and ink it up. And then I'm going to put this down first. Because I think it'll give it a little bit of contrast over here. Okay. And then I want to put the house over here. And then I'm going to put this little girl, and let me get her feet, or she'll be trying to walk away. And then we'll put the dog right here at this side. Oh, what's going on with my glue now? It wants to squeeze out everywhere. Okay. Here will be the dog. I'll just put it over her a little bit. The last thing we need to add are just a few words, so I don't know what I'm exactly looking for in sentiments, but sometimes when I pick them, it's because it's something I'm feeling at the time, or, you know, something. But we're just going to call this one, Own Your Dreams. And then we will call the next one Embrace the Journey, because I think that kind of goes with the other one. Embrace the journey, my son. And then this young lady, be fearless. And my little mushroom girl, I'm going to call her Be Original, because she is original with her story about the mushrooms. I'll put that right there. Okay, let's check the gluing situation. So these look like they're glued down pretty well. And then this one is glued well. And then we have our front. That is so cute. So I'd love to go around this with my sewing machine, and I may later. I just don't have the ability to get it out right now. So here's the front, Own Your Dreams. And then when you open it up, you get to embrace your journey. And you open it this way, and you see the whole booklet. Be fearless and be original. I think that turned out really cute. I'm pleased. So I'm going to fold it like this and fold it like this. And then I'm just going to use some of this pretty orange trim. And it's crochet trim. And the reason I'm using it is because I like the orange. And I'm just going to tie it. I don't think it'll go in a bow, so I'm just going to tie it kind of in a little knot right here. I'm going to pull it down some so it's not right in your face. Knot. There we go. So cute. So I hope you liked our Tim Holtz inspired project, our little booklet today. And I will be back again soon for the next one. And if you'd like to do this, just use the same hashtag. And more than anything, have a lot of fun. Okay, guys, bye for now.